Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo! How's everybody feeling?
Hello. Yeah, how's everyone feeling? What's your theme word of the day? Let's see in the chat. What is your theme word? Relentless, energy. Just do it. It's a few words. Style it and profile it. Yeah. Action, hot, discipline. Suck it up, buttercup. Okay, these are fun. These are fun. What's your theme? What are you feeling? What's your intention? Blessed, Annie, so good. Focused, holy moly, rocket sauce. Focus, long term. Kenny, what up, Kenny? Resilient, get it done, get her done. Amazing. You guys, we are in for such a treat here on this call, or if you're watching the recording, I'm so excited. We've got some amazing trainers ready to go at the latter part of this call when we're going to be talking all about duplication. So if you would like more duplication in your business, if you would like more people doing what you do, type a 5 in the chat. If you could get behind that and get really excited about how to attract more business partners, about how to have someone like you're putting in the time, have someone else equally putting in the time. If you could get excited about learning how to create consultants with ease so you can move through the ranks of consultant, manager, director, and then executive and get on the boat with us September 10th in Minnesota. If you could get excited about that, if you didn't already put a 5 in the chat. Because that's what this call is all about, along with some amazing announcements. So I will let Hayden kick it off and take it away because we've got a lot to cover.
Awesome. Em, thank you so much. Yeah, like you said, we are just absolutely fired up right now. And you probably have some team members that you wish were on this call right now. Make sure they get on the recording or send out any last minute invites, because this is an area, duplication, that a lot of people struggle with, especially in the beginning. And we'll get into some of the reasons why, and we'll get into some of the things that really create duplication. But here's the deal. Couple just housekeeping things. Make sure you have your direct deposit set up. I'm sure if you have not yet, you got an email today that they're basically, they're waiting for you to set that up. Okay. They're not going to like not give you the money. They're just going to hold it until you set up your direct deposit. So make sure you do that. It's very, very simple. So much easier to just have it go right to your bank account or wherever you want it to go to. If you want to send it to my bank account, let me know. And we'll put it in there. But if you want it for yourself, that's totally fine. We'll continue to keep going. But just again, a reminder, make sure you set that up. It takes about 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds, as long as you just have your information, your routing number, your account number. Very, very easy. Right in your back office, you go to my account and then you set up your banking. It's all right there, friends. And then today, what got released is free shipping, not just for new people, but for everybody. Okay, and in order for somebody to brand new to get free shipping, a brand new customer, they need to have their lifestyle, get started on lifestyle rewards as well. So make sure that you have that set up. Again, they can change that at any time, but on the initial order, that needs to be set up. Okay, so this is new members, existing members, wholesale, auto ship, retail, all orders. Okay, all orders of $150 or more, okay, will get free shipping up to $50 standard shipping. And then if it's over $250, okay, so you can put your own order in over $250. You're going to get 10% off on top of free shipping as well. Okay, so absolutely amazing. And why is this so cool? Because we're talking about duplication this week. Okay, and a part of duplication is helping people rank advance. And I'm going to draw all that stuff out. But this is a way right here with free shipping for everybody. This is a way to help you look in your back office and see, who can I help hit 5-cycle bonus this week? Who can I help hit the 1-star bonus, 10 cycles this week? Who can I help do that? Because the only way to do that is to increase volume coming through on your team. And some people, this is a great opportunity for that to be able to happen. Not only that, it's a great incentive to be able to enroll more people to help hit those rank advancements of consultant, manager, director, executive. Okay, so we have something called the 7 core commitments. Now, we've been doing this for over 10 years, and it took us a little while to really dial in on like, what are the 7 key things that you need to just, you really do. You want to be successful with this. You want to be consistent with this. You want to grow a residual income. We really believe that these are the 7 core commitments that you must, okay, you must adhere to, you must follow along with. Now, we understand we can't make you do anything, but these are very, very strong suggestions. And number 1 is 2 to 5 exposures every single day. Now, if you have just joined us, you might not know that we're in a 90-day game plan right now that we just launched a couple weeks ago. I encourage you, go back and watch that team call. All the team calls, you guys are hashtagged under team call on the team page, on VisionCast team page. You can find every single team call recording that we have done in the last probably, I don't know, 5-6 years. All right, it's all right there. So some people are doing 10 exposures a day. Some people are doing 20 exposures a day. Some people are doing 100 exposures a day. You're going to hear from some people today that have been doing 100 exposures a day, and now it's day 13. So that's 1,300 exposures, okay, in 13 days. Do you think their business is going to go fast or slow? It's going to go fast. There's no choice but for it to go fast at that point. When you can condense exposures, okay, that's more conversations going on, more people getting started. But you really want to stay consistent, 2 to 5 exposures every single day. Now, one of the best ways that we have to help you do that is our Penny app. This is your virtual assistant. It comes, there's a free version and then there's a paid version if you really want to get into it. But you can load your contacts into here and it'll manage all your contacts. But what's so great is it'll also manage all of your customers. So this person is 5 days in. You should check in on them. This person, their auto ship is coming up. Their lifestyle rewards is coming up. This person is getting close to a rank advancement. Hey, this person has been on the products for 2 months now. You might want to see where they're at. So this is a great way to help stay organized, because when you can stay organized, you can be consistent. Now, you don't need to have to write everything in a notebook anymore and then try to remember what notebook you put it on, or a sheet of paper, or the whiteboard. Okay, yes, that's great for some things, but all of your contact management, you can load your Instagram in there, you can load your Facebook, you can load your LinkedIn, and it will help you stay organized. Okay, number 2 is rank advance. We're going to be talking a lot about that today, because rank advancement, this is truly our duplication system. Okay, the roadmap to executive is our duplication system. This is the business plan. And you can find this on fasttracktoexecutive.com. Oh, excuse me. Okay, fast track. Thank you. Fasttracktoexecutive.com. But our ranks are very, 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 very simple. Okay, you get started, you're an associate. If you're a customer right now, all you need to do is go into your back office, watch a quick 2-minute video, put in your personal information so Isagenix knows how to pay you, and you now become an associate. At that time, that's when your clock starts ticking. So we have a 30-day bonus of getting to consultant. That's simply one on your left, one on your right, and you're going to get an extra $50 on top of the 50 that you're already going to hit for hitting that first rank advancement. So at minimum, $100 total, but you're using one of our systems, you're going to earn anywhere from $150 to $400 by sharing it with 2 people. Okay, next step is showing those 2 people how to do the same. You have now reached manager. When you do that within your first 60 days, that's a $250 bonus. Now, those 2 rank advancements are really our core foundation of what we have here at Isagenix, is enrolling people, going to consultant, and showing other people how to do the same, and repeat that over and over and over again until you get to Crystal Director. That's when you have 6 personally enrolled consultants. That's a $750 bonus when you do that within your first 120 days of becoming an associate. And then the granddaddy of them all is Crystal Executive. Okay, Crystal Executive, when you do that within your first 180 days, you're going to get an extra $1,000 bonus. So there's over, just following this system right here, there's over $10,000 in rank advancement bonuses going to our highest leadership level. Now, we have a lot of people that have just recently hit executive. We have a lot of people that are getting really, really close to executive. And we're going to have a lot more that are going to be continuing to hit executive because they're following this simple system that duplicates. Again, fasttracktoexecutive.com. Don't overcomplicate this. We're going to get into how you can create more consultants, okay, in a faster amount of time doing what you're already doing. Okay. And if you would like to learn how to create more consultants and have more duplication in your business, type a 2 in the chat. Type a 2 in the chat, because that is exactly what we're going to be helping you do. Now, the third core commitment. Okay. You did it. You're here. Look at you. We made it. The weekly training every single Monday night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, right here, visioncastzoom.com. Put this in your calendar. This is a staple. Okay, this is a staple. This is exactly where you want to be every single Monday night. Yeah, can you catch a recording? Absolutely. It's kind of fun. It's okay. But guess what? You get the most up-to-date, everything that you need to know for the week right here on this call. Okay, yes, it's a non-negotiable. You are here every single week, and we have a lot of fun. And guess what? Oh, yeah, we have this contest going on. So the updates are going to happen every single week live on this call starting today. Okay, starting today. I'm going to be reading some names off very quickly. Okay, number 4 is our weekly presentation. And this week, you're going to hear from her in a little bit as well. But we have the amazing Robin Belfry. She is top 15 in the entire company in our Leader in Action. Okay, this is trips going to Cabo. This is extra bonuses every single month. She is absolutely leading the way, and you're going to hear from her, and you're going to hear why her business is growing so fast, and from a couple of her up-and-coming leaders as well on our Collagen Elixir, what this vision is, what do we have going on here at Isagenix on Team Vision Cast, and she's going to help you live a more polished lifestyle as well. That is every single Wednesday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. That's 6:30 Pacific. That's 9:30 Eastern, and that's 7:30 Mountain Time. And if you're tuning in from overseas right now, I don't know what time it is for you, but you got it. Put it in your calendar. We're going to be rocking and rolling. Again, isaoverview.com. Now, we also have the schedule for the entirety of the summer, leading into the end of July. We also have August. I just didn't want to put them all up there, but you can check here and see. You're going to get a little bit different flair from a few different leaders as we're going through here, talking a lot about the same things, but just from a different perspective. And you're going to get extra education on these. These are about a half hour long every single Wednesday, but these are great opportunities, okay, for you to learn from people who have been there, done that, and have a lot of amazing experience educating. We educate, you decide, and we support. So this is a great way for you to introduce somebody into Isagenix, asking them to simply take a look. Okay, we go from exposure to exposure to exposure, and people are ready to go after these calls, my friends. All right, number 5 is committing to personal development. I want you to comment in the chat. What is a book you are reading right now? What is an audio you are listening to? We are all about personal development, but one of my favorite things, okay, is we don't sit in personal development land. We take 1 to 2 things that we read, that we heard, that we learned, okay, during this time, whether it's 10 pages, 15 minutes of audio, whatever it is, and immediately put it into action. Okay. Yes. GoPro, Business of the 21st Century. I love it. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I love it. I love it. GoPro, GoPro, GoPro. The Compound Effect, Braving the Wilderness, Change the World, Multiply by John Bevere. Awesome book. Winning by Tim Grover. That is an incredible book. I've listened to a lot of podcasts of his recently, and he's trained some of the best. I work with people. That's a good one too. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys, so there is no shortage of ideas of personal development and how you can continue to get better. Okay, number 6 is commit to the big events. Comment a 1 in the chat if you already have your ticket for Live Out Loud. We are going back live, baby, and we are fired up. We got brand new speakers. There's going to be new speakers being announced every single week, but I'll give you a quick little rundown. Okay, we have Emily Vavra, who you heard from a little bit. You're going to hear from it again. We have Dr. Josh Plant, the formulator of Collagen Elixir, the formulator of BIA, the formulator of a soon-to-be-released product coming at the end of July, okay? We have the #1 income earners in the entire company, Lynn Hagedorn Klaus and Michael Klaus, are going to be rocking out the stage with us. And we also have none other than Delray Messer, who's going to be rocking out the stage. And you're going to hear from some even more announcements as we come through and solidify and lock in speakers. I'm telling you guys right now, get your tickets. We extended, okay? And we're announcing this, I believe, tonight, okay, to the rest of the Isagenix community. Last week, we gave you guys first movers advantage on that. You still have a little bit of time. We extended the early bird tickets, okay, to this Sunday at midnight Eastern. So same close week that we have at Isagenix, but we want to give everybody an extra time to get those discounted tickets at $39. Those early bird tickets, they're not going to say discounted. They are like, hey, you're on your game. You get rewarded for being ahead of time and rocking and rolling it. Okay, that's what you get, $39. I would encourage you right now, probably buy some extras, okay? Because they're going to go up to $49 after that. And then eventually they're going to go up even higher than that as we get closer to the event or people are trying to buy tickets at the door. So buy some extras, okay? Because we all know you're bringing in more people. You're bringing in new people. You are going to get the best of the best training at this event. Go watch the call from last week. We went all through it. And you know, as we go through here, we're probably going to have some of those speakers do some special calls for you guys and the team as well. And for the people that have got tickets. So for the people that have gotten tickets, you're going to have access to some exclusive calls and trainings and things like that leading up to the event. So do not wait. Yeah.
Hayden, I'm over here like wanting to say so many things with this event, you know, because I've received quite a few messages and I've started personally inviting, and especially right now I want to specifically talk to people that live in Minnesota, that live in Wisconsin, that live in Illinois, that live in South North Dakota, that have been in the business for a while. I mean, this event, there's going to be people traveling from every which way to come in from this event. But if you've been in the business for a while and, you know, you've had people loving Isagenix, they've been longtime customers, a lot has changed in our company. And when you are all at our virtual celebration in July and you experience a new product that we're releasing and you keep seeing the progression of 2.0 and the rebrand of Isagenix, I mean, it is like a complete facelift to a tried and trusted and true company, right? It is such a beautiful transformation that we're going through as a company. And you know, I've just been spending a lot of time personally inviting people. I call them blast from the past people, right? They're not super engaged. And I'm getting a lot of people purchasing tickets. I'm screenshotting and I'm like, Hayden, remember this person? You know, like they're coming. Because guess what? This night, not only this day is going to be transformative, even if you didn't want to build a big Isagenix business, it's going to be transformative for your mindset, for your energy, for meeting new friends, to get educated on health and wellness and vitality. But at night, we're having a private VisionCast party. We're having a dance. We're having an experience that, I mean, anybody local I know is going to want to come, especially when we release the location of it and all that stuff. And so again, it's like, you got to have the discipline to invite people to take a look at Isagenix, but even to invite into this event. Now, anybody in the United States, Canada, hopefully that'll be easier to get over. You want to be inviting to this. You want to be expressing this to every single person that you're talking to. And, you know, even last night I was messaging Jody on the team and I said, there's an event, and I sent her liveoutloudevent.com and she's like, got my ticket. And she's like, where do I go? What do I do? And I'm like, get a hotel room at the Mall of America. And, you know, then she starts asking questions. If she's on right now, she's like, is there people at the airport? And you guys, as things progress closer, We'll make sure that, you know, we have a post for when people are coming in and things like that. But I mean, you really want to be talking about this ad nauseum, because tonight, and I just got done, you know, talking to Lynn Hagedorn, the #1 income earner, her and her spouse, they have over 50 years experience combined in the network marketing profession. Okay. Do you want to learn from someone like that? She is one of my mentors. I learn from her constantly. Okay. I just got talking to her, and she's releasing this to her team tonight. There's other people in Isogenics messaging me asking. And so the point being is, get your tickets and invite your people. I cannot express it enough, because we're releasing this tonight to the rest of the company, and you want to be there. You absolutely want to be there. And Hayden, you can advance the slide to why you want to be running and gunning.
Yes.
So you can come in earlier and hang out with us, not only on Friday or excuse me, Saturday and Saturday night, but you want to be involved in our amazing incentive that we have going on.
Yeah. So, and this is always a great time. So the night before, we're going to be doing a sunset dinner cruise with the top 40. Okay. Top 40 leader in action, winners, earners. Okay. Earners. I'm calling it earners, because you're going to earn your way to this. And this is, and I'll show you the list here in a little bit, but these are people. There's some at the top have been around for a little while. Some are brand new. And that's what I love about this. It's fair for everybody, even people coming in. I guarantee there's going to be some people that in the top 40 that get enrolled in the middle of July that are going to earn this incentive. Okay. And we're going to do a Friday sunset cruise. Plus, you're going to get 2 reserved seats at the event. Okay. So you're going to have reserved seating up at the event, up in front. So you're not going to have to be elbowing, fighting, you know, none of that stuff. Not that we do that anyways, but you're going to have seats up in front, and it's going to be a great time. Plus, you're going to earn a recognition luncheon for those of you that hit executive or a rank advance, a golden circle during this contest period. And the top 5 will receive a hotel stay. So here's a little glimpse of the boat and what we'll be doing. We'll be having food, cocktails, massage, games, things like that into it. And it's going to be so simple. Okay. So simple. And in fact, hang on a second. I'm going to go through the list very quickly right now of who is in the top. I believe I have the top 46 down right now with everybody that has some points. And remember, you need to score points in all 4 categories. So this list isn't necessarily everybody that has all 4 categories already, because there's still 2 weeks left in this month to be able to do that. So make sure that you have those 4 categories in. Again, that's rank advancement, that's enrollment, that's your personally enrolled, and then your own rank. So 1 second here. There we go.
Who's going for the boat? Or do you just, anybody? Yeah, I love the hands. Type a 1 in the chat if you're planning on being on the boat. Anybody planning on being on the boat? Okay, we've got some people planning on being on the boat.
All right, you guys can see this?
Yeah.
Good. All right. I'm going to go through these names here real quick. And if I do not say your name right, voice message me so I get it down. So we have that. I am going to apologize ahead of time. But Krista Engathron, congratulations. Sandra Martinez, Pamela Tarango, April Amolte, Kristen Cahill, Andrea Dolan, Nisa Brandosino, I screwed that one up, sorry. Rebecca Becker, Kim Bainbridge, Sadie Tolberg, Shayna Lee, Genevieve Dowling, Krista Thompson, Heather Godfrey, Stephanie Rush, Nicole Brask, Alex Sessa, Rachel Walsh, Brenda Roche, Beth Henning, Susan Edwards, April Amasiri, Judy May Sapanga, Rachel Jackson, Lauren No, Marissa Bonney, Erica Gutierrez, Jake Havron, Catherine Perry, Janine Sharon, Heidi Hempel, Monica Sanchez, Robin and Cassie Kunzler, Tom Berendrek, Angela Fedorov, Stacy Lindstedt, Cynthia Stepani, Naomi Miller, Jamie Shepard, Janelle Davis, Casey Tom, Delray Messer, Robin Belfry, Mallory Pitts, Danielle Pacente, and coming in that top spot is Brooke Gerendel. So again, remember the top 5 get 2 nights hotel stay as well. But this is the first official posting, okay, of the leaderboard, and we'll get this posted in the group tomorrow as well, along with the top enrollers, because the top 5 enrollers for the whole contest period also, okay, get a spot on the boat and those 2 reserved tickets.
And this is, let me just like preface this is very early on. Like a lot of these people probably won't make it. Like someone else is going to take their spot. Like I'm just going to be real. Okay. So again, it may or may not be you. Okay. But this is so early in the game. But you want to be smart and not procrastinate and put the work in now and really take advantage of the 90-day game plan. Because, you know, here's the thing. If you want to know strategy, these people that are crushing it, they're hopefully inviting to the event as well. So not only are they just doing well, but at the end of the 90 days, when their people that are new gets educated and comes to the event, those people are going to explode because they're doing all the things you need to do. They're enrolling new people, they're creating consultants, they're casting a vision, and then they're going to bring people to the event. And that is the recipe, okay, for grandma's famous pie. Like that's the recipe right there. Okay. We set it up for you guys. And so take full advantage of it.
Absolutely. Okay. So congratulate your team members, congratulate yourself for being on there. But like Emily said, that list is going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to change. And I know a lot of people are very competitive on here as well. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So the 7th core commitment is to committing to being here a year from now. And give yourself the opportunity to have enough conversations, to get plugged into the team, to get plugged into your vision, to really figure out what it is that you want from this. And it's okay if it changes, if it evolves, and it should evolve. We're constantly evolving. We're constantly growing as human beings, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as network marketers, as we go through here. And some people are here to make an extra $500 a week. Some people are here to make $100,000 a month. Some people are in every single way in between. Okay. But I guarantee it is not perfect, but I can guarantee that it is better. It is a better way. And you're going to get plugged into some of the best people that you have ever met. So I want to go ahead and get into the topic for this evening. And that is duplication. Okay. Duplication. Duplication is so important in creating a residual income, because if you don't have duplication, it is very difficult to create a residual income. If you don't have duplication, you just have a job and you're doing everything yourself. And that's sometimes in the beginning, it might start out that way. Okay. Because you got to find the right people. You got to have enough people get started. You have to, you're doing all the enrollments, you're getting everybody going, you're doing all the calls, you're doing all of that. Okay. But doing it in a way that's going to uplift other people and to help create duplication. So this week, okay, with free shipping, okay, free shipping this week, I really want to emphasize the importance of 5-cycle bonus, okay, and the 1-star bonus, also known as 10 cycles. Okay, because the first time you hit this, it's an extra $250 bonus. Okay, on top of the, basically $260 that you're going to earn in cycles. So this is how you can help people have a $500 week. Okay, $250 bonus plus the, what is it? 270 plus 270. Okay, in cycles equals a $520 a week. Okay, $520 a week. $520 a week immediately by helping people hit that the first time or the second time. With 1-star, it's a $500 bonus, okay, the first time, and a $500 bonus the second time. Plus, you're looking at another $540 in cycles. Okay, so you're looking at $10,040, or sorry, $1,040 with that. So helping people have a $1,000 week or a $500 week. Do you think that would make an impact on someone's life? Do you think that would make an impact on your life? And what is that really going to look like? For 5 cycles, okay? 5 cycles. So I just want to, again, I want to show you guys the numbers here so it really starts to make sense, because you probably have some people on your team, or maybe it's you, okay? And maybe you might be going for the 2-star bonus, which is $1,000, okay? For the first time, $1,000 for the second time, okay? But you have some people that have been sitting around, they have banked volume, okay? They have banked volume. So they have one side that has all the volume there, and they could simply just enroll a bunch of people on their inside and hit this 5-cycle bonus or hit the 1-star bonus. Okay, but 5 cycles. Okay, 5 cycles is 4,500 BV. Okay, 4,500 BV. It's going to be 3,000 on one side. Okay, let's just say left side in this example. Okay, and 1,500 on the right side. So with that being said, okay, this might be 15 people ordering 100 BV. Okay, or it might be, cut that in half, it might be people really want to get the discount. It could be 7 people, ordering 300 BV. Or geez, not even that much. You could do 7 people ordering 200 BV. 7.5 people doing that. Okay, but just so you can start to look and see what the numbers are. How am I going to help? How am I going to help this person, make a plan? Or I have, you have 3 people, each enroll 2. They become consultants. You rank advance to director, you rank advance to executive, and they're hitting the 5-cycle bonus. They're hitting the 1-star bonus. So looking to see how many people on your team, okay, can you help hit the 5-cycle bonus or the 1-star bonus, and or consultant bonus, okay, which is $100, and then manager, okay, which is $250 when you do that within your first 60 days. So right here, these are really our core foundational benchmarks in our compensation plan, okay? These are great benchmarks to look and see how many people, and because there's free shipping this week, it's a great week, and it's not just for new customers again, right? You can reach out to people that are currently ordering. Hey, if you can move your auto ship up, you can save an extra 10% this week, plus you can get free shipping. Okay, if their auto ship is close, if it's going to go out next week, you might as well push it to, or move it up to this week. Okay, but looking and seeing, okay, how much volume do I need, and what's that going to take? Okay, and it's a great place to stock up on products, especially the ones as we get into the summer months here. Some of those that can melt a little bit faster, the chocolate stuff. You might want to stock up on some of those. This is a great time to be able to do that as well. I also, one of the things I like to stock up on is the BIAs and e-shots, especially for the summer. And yes, having things for in-home meetings. Okay, having collagen, having samples, doing things like that, and make sure that you have some of those products on hand, or maybe you're looking for more snack foods, things like that. But giving people an idea of how to do that, because imagine, okay, somebody puts an order in, but now they get an extra $250 bonus or an extra $500 bonus. It essentially becomes a free order. And it's really fun to be able to hit some of these bonuses and help other people do that. Okay, so you can really see and begin to grasp what is possible. Okay, and this happens through creating duplication, creating consultants, okay, creating managers, and looking to see who can get to the 5-cycle bonus and the 1-star bonus. So I want you to comment in the chat, what is your goal for this week? What is your rank advancement goal for this week? Okay, comment in the chat. Let's put it out there so you're going to have some accountability now. 4-star, let's go, Casey. 5 cycles back to manager. I love it. Manager, I love it. Manager, rank advance. Because guess what? Guess what happens when you go to manager? Now you're in monthly pools. Okay, and you're also scoring more points, plus more points for leader in action. Manager, 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 manager. Yes. Director, create 2 managers. I love it. You guys, this is happening. Like, this is all happening. This is all happening this week. Okay, but I just wanted to show you some of the volume requirements for what this looks like. And I can't wait for, Saturday, Sunday to come around and we get to celebrate all these new rank advancements coming through. All these people hitting these extra bonuses, putting the extra cash in the pockets. Okay, so I want to bring on, or I don't know, Emily, if you want to, do you want to share first, or can I bring on some people here?
No, bring them on. We gotta. I'm
all right.
ready to go. Is your notebooks ready?
Yeah, get your notebooks ready, because and all of these people are top leader in action, not only on the team but in the entire company. And they're building big teams and they're doing big things. So the first person I want to bring on here is she's actually going to be speaking on Wednesday and presenting on the collagen elixir and how you can grow a residual income. Okay, and she's been around now for, I think, 6 years, 7 years. I don't know. It just, time keeps flying by. But you guys are going to learn so much from her on just a couple of the ways that she is creating duplication. Okay, because there's no way, okay, you can be top 15 in the company without creating massive duplication. I'm going to tell you a hint right now. She talks about the business and the vision more than almost everybody. Okay, more than everybody. It is in every single conversation. So Robin, if you could just come on here and share a couple tips on duplication, or some of the things that you say. I mean, I'm sure you're going to enroll like 4 people. It looks like you're out and about meeting people today again. I'm sure there's going to be 4 enrollments there and having a good time.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I mean, honestly, yes, I've been with Isogenics for 6 years. For those of you that don't know me, it was 6 years in May, and I'm so beyond grateful for this. And Hayden is so right. I talk about the business and money with everyone. In the beginning, I was like, oh, I cleanse and I'm eating more and I just lost a few pounds, and like all about the product. But I love our products. I talk about the products, but I never leave out, like, right after the product comes the income and how you can make money and trying to stream it in. I am out here in Wayzata at a restaurant. I'm with Linnea, one of my business partners. Some of you are business partners too. And I met her here. I enrolled her 4 years ago here at the bar. Okay. I mean, legit, it's how it rolls. You can meet so many people. But we just are having so much fun. So some of the things, yes, I ask people, like, some people are like, oh, I'm not going to do the business. I'm not going to, no, thank you. I'm like, okay, well, you're loving the collagen. You're loving how you're feeling. Would you be open to it if I gave you something to post? If I gave you some words to make it sound like you, would you be open to it? And most of the time they're open to putting a post out. I know many of you already know this. Some of you are new and don't know that. And then the second thing is I asked them, just like, I would love to do a virtual event. Like, could you, and would you want to invite like 5, 10 people just to take a look? Like, you're experiencing your healthy body, you're loving the community. I mean, Christy Ferguson is on fire. I don't even know if she's on here right now, but it's been a few months, but literally that's what I asked her. That's what I asked her. Would you be open to having a virtual event? I can help. You can just share 2 to 3 minutes of your story and I will do the rest. Right? I will share about the company, the background, the products, but it's our energy, and I'll interview you. You don't need to worry about it, right? So I make them feel comfortable. Even Sadie, who's on fire right now. I mean, some of you know, you're watching, Sadie's on fire. Like, so many people, like, they're doing the work it calls, right? Too. But Sadie, what happened? Cassie enrolled Sadie. Sadie introduced her to me. We did a 3-way call. Sadie didn't think she was going to do this business. For those of you that don't know, she had no clue. A 3-way call, the welcome call, the introduction. And then I asked Sadie, would she be open to doing a launch event, a virtual event? What is Sadie doing now? Sadie is asking people if they'll do a post, if they're open to doing a post. She's doing 3-way calls. She's doing 3-way Facebook messages. But literally the virtual events. She's doing them with her team, and some of her team is not even on social media. So some people think, oh, you have to be on social media to do this business. You do not have to be. That's why it's asking, okay, if you could just take like 10 minutes to share your story, we can cast a vision, just like it's a healthy happy hour. But I'm here tonight, right? We just talked to somebody here at the restaurant and she's like, how's Isogenics going? Because I've known her for a couple of years, right? And I'm like, oh, it's going great. But guess what she's doing? You know, she's working 2 jobs, multiple, like every day of the week. And then she asked me, and I said, you know, now is the time. Like, are you open to bringing another stream of income? You're doing multiple things. I think you would be amazing at this. She works in a salon. She does hair. I am not going to leave this place without mentioning that to her when I have a gift to share. So I just think so many people are scared and hesitant to say, would you be open to doing a post if I helped you with it? That's one thing. Number 2 is asking, would they be open to it, to doing a virtual event, either in person if you can do in person, but a lot of my team is like all over the world right now. So virtual has been the thing, and asking if they're open to it. If they're not, fine. But I never don't say that. Yep. I'm saying it to every person. And you know what? I never don't say like, who do you know that wants to do this with you? Like you can get $200 back right away. I say that to every single person. And then I say, if you know 2 people that knew 2 people, you can get another $450 back. And I throw that dollar amount. Don't just say, get your products paid for. I say the dollar amount because they just think like, oh, $10. They don't know. They don't know.
Yep. No, it's so good. I love it. And I would say, you know, most people that aren't creating duplication right now are just not having the conversations, or maybe they're tiptoeing around the conversation, but the way that you have conviction with the conversations that you're having, that's exactly why people are open, and that's why people are doing it. And again, not everybody does, but how are you going to know? Right. How are you going to know if you never ask?
You have to start practicing speaking. I told this to my team the other day. It's like, you know what I did? I mean, Emily and Hayden asked me to start talking, doing things. I did not talk like this. Okay. Like, but you know what? I was like, hey, you know what? The person with the mic makes the most money. Y'all better stop talking. You better start talking. Talk on your story. Talk on your story. Like, I feel like I'm slacking on Facebook Lives lately, but literally, you guys practice. I started talking on Voxer, Voxer. I practiced talking to my husband on Voxer. I was like, okay, just talk. Because I would hate to hear my voice and voice messages to people. The energy, your enthusiasm, if you want to turn it up and work around in this gig economy, the people that you can meet and grow with. I mean, I'm sitting here, I was talking with someone in France today who enrolled someone, who is Cynthia enrolled. I mean, I never thought, Linnea's like, did you ever think you were going to be doing that? I'm like, no, I'm literally sitting and talking to Lorena in France. Like, what? Like, you guys, and I think some of you just don't, like, if you're not making the money right now, I just want to share with you, like, it's possible. And I know it might seem so far away for some people, but it's not. It just takes one person and one more person, and focus on helping, like Sadie, get to the 5-cycle bonus. Oh my gosh, shout out. Sadie got 5-cycle bonus again this week. Okay, hello.
Yeah, Sadie.
Yeah.
Holy
oh my God, or
moly.
last week, whatever. There's so many people, but it's like, you guys, she's had, 3 enrollments last week, 3 enrollments the week before. She had 2 enrollments today already. So if you want to know what people are doing, she's doing it. She's reaching out to people and offering them to do a post, do a virtual event. Molly, who's not even on social media, she's had her do a, virtual event. Okay, I'll let, Casey's going to crush it now. Listen, I mean, but literally it's like, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, I want to live my life by design, and I want other people to do it. And so I am not going to freaking hold my mouth shut and just sit up here when people are at this restaurant or bar working their butts off when they want more time. And literally Tyrone at the bar. Okay. I've known him here for 6 years. That's his name. I gave him the brochure like 3 months ago. He's been ordering on auto ship for 3 months, the collagen, 2 a day. He loves it. And he's here. And I go, do you really work like 7 days a week? I said, you're getting volume from everyone that I'm enrolling here. Yeah. Do you understand this?
Oh my gosh.
Like, I love it. I'm not going to not tell him about that.
Right.
You need to talk about it. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Robin. And
Robin.
something, okay, I'm hot just listening to her. I feel like I need to take off my sweatshirt. Is anybody else getting hot? Like I'm like, my blood is boiling. And one thing I want to say is there's a level of servant leadership in what Robin is doing. She's making other people's paychecks more important than her own. She's selfless, driving to them, serving them, trying to do a virtual event with them, trying to help them curate a post, trying to help them do an in-home. And that's a secret to making big money here, is getting over yourself and making other people very important. It's a level of leadership that it takes a decision, not a rank. And I just want to acknowledge that with Robin, because that's a little component to her heart that, you know, she shared with you what she does, but it's because she understands servant leadership.
Thank you. I learned from you guys. I learned from the best.
Well,
I'll just say Wednesday night, you'll hear from me and Monica Sanchez, who's amazing. She's in California. She owns a wellness spa. Her and Susan are running the wellness spa in California, and they're crushing it. Both of them are crystal managers. They both have like 3 or 4 consultants and just helping a lot of people. But that's where I was at. They had an event, and guess what? They're having another event next week. But I was out there, had one. But I'm like, okay, how can I help them? Talk to another person. Let's have a Zoom call. Oh, I introduced Hayden to her sons, like they're 19 or 22, because I knew that they would relate to him. And Hayden started this business at a young age, you know? So you guys just think, who can you connect to? Like, just, it's possible.
Yes.
Like, I can't. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robin.
Thank you guys. Let's go.
All right. Another top leader in action. This lady has been absolutely on fire. You guys have heard from her a couple different times in the last few weeks. I heard from her on the corporate call last week. She's going to be doing Art of Wellbeing next Wednesday, and she has just created some incredible systems and has a team that's rocking and rolling and doing it. So well, you're going to hear about some ways to create some more duplication. We want to give you ideas of what you can do, and everybody's doing a little bit of these, but hearing from these leaders in what is really working is key. So Casey, let's go.
Oh my goodness. How do I follow Robin Belfry? Like, how do you even follow that when she is so stinking excited? She's crushing life like a boss. Guys, if there's anyone that truly is working their butts off, it's Robin Belfry. She literally does the work. So I just want to honor you for that, Robin. Like, you are literally doing the do, and you are so inspiring. You work your ass off. I don't like to cuss, but you literally work your butt off. So, and she is a direct reflection of that. Her energy is contagious. And the only way to top Robin off, there's only one way. That's to bust out the microphone, guys. That's the only way right now, is you got to bust out the microphone. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, guys, type a 1 in the chat if you are very serious about learning the 5 simple steps. Are you serious about learning 5 simple steps? Thank you very much. Guys, I'm going to sing you a song. I love you. That's why I was in training choir. I did not make you go choir. I'm going to be real honest. So let's talk about the 5 simple steps. Are we ready? Okay, I'm loud enough. I don't need the microphone right now. So guys, 5 simple steps right now that you need in order to truly create duplication. I'm going to put them right now. I have them right here for you. That I had a tile made, but I'm going to put them right there. Okay, 5 simple steps. If you were to go and tell like a 21-year-old college chick who's hungry to make $500 a month, and you said, listen, I can make you a brand ambassador for the #1 market disrupting collagen on the market, and this is all you have to do. Show them that sheet. You need to pick your pack. You're going to enroll. We're going to get you on Subscribe and Save. You're going to find 2 people, your 2 best friends. Teach them to do the same. Do you think you could do that? If you want to make the most money as a brand ambassador or an affiliate, you just got to do these 5 steps. Can you do that? Do you think, type a 1 in the chat, could a 21-year-old college chick figure that out? Could an 18-year-old dude figure it out? Yes. Yes, guys, it's simple, guys. Every single one of us here, we go to work to overcomplicate this business. But I had an aha moment this weekend. I was like, oh my gosh, this is why we're building so easily, with also Mallory and Janelle's help as well. Guys, we keep it simple. And that's what you guys have to understand is even Beth Henning, a 50-year-old, that's all you have to tell them. It's so simple. But you know what? The reason why people fail is because you're making the simple hard. If it's that simple, people think, oh, it can't be that easy, so I got to shy away. But my challenge to you guys is this week, every single person with free shipping, okay? Every single person with free shipping, you're going to say, listen, do you want to make $1,000 this month? Do you want to make it just 1,000 extra bucks? Here's what you're going to do. With 2 people, this is what you're going to do. And you're going to send them the tile. I'll post the tile on the team page tonight. Send them it. So do you think you could do that? Do you want to make an extra $1,000 this month? Here, just do this. That's it. Either it's a collagen 6-pack or at least the basic pack. Because that, and if it's more than a basic pack, you're going to earn more $900 because there was more than that in double pibs. But that's all you have to do, guys. And then listen, when they have their 2 people, when they get to that and they find their 2 people, say, just put them in a chat with me. I'll take care of them. Put them in a group chat with me and I'll take care of them. Just like you learned from Mal Pitts. You just put them in a group chat. Guys, it's this simple. If you guys literally do this every week, you guys should, every single person on this call, type a 2 in the chat if you believe that you can create a consultant a week and get 2 enrollments if you actually follow the 5 simple steps. If you actually follow this, can you create a consultant a week? Do you know what that means, guys? That you're going to have managers in 2 weeks. So that's what success compression is. We're compressing success. We're not going for managers in 60 days anymore. The new norm within this team should be managers in a month. You should be creating a manager in a month, guys, if you're actually being consistent. The reason why none of you on here are creating managers because you're not being consistent. You all have the tools. You all have every single thing. Robin tells you she's out at the bar connecting people. She's consistent. Okay. Mallory's consistent. Beth Henning's consistent. Sadie is consistent. When you are consistent, guess what happens? Magic. Guys, don't think that I don't have 1,300 names written down on all of these papers in the last 13 days because I made a decision to do 100 reach outs a day for 30 days. I'm going to have 3,000 new connections. That's my decision. If you guys made a decision to do 10 a day, that's 300. That's still more than if you didn't do any. But where are you guys? We're literally on day 13 of our 90 days. We're on day 13. How many of you have been consistent for 13 days, have actually stayed to your commitment? Put a 1 in the chat. Have you stayed consistent? Look at those numbers. Look at that. Thank you, guys. And how much more confidence do you have that you've actually proven to yourself that you can do it? This is when the fruit is about to be harvested. And we are harvesting fruit during the biggest promotion in Isogenics history for the year. I promise you, you will create a manager this week, or you will create consultants, 2 or 3 consultants. If you're a past manager, you'll create them if you follow the 5 simple steps. If you follow those 5 simple steps relentlessly, daily, you will create magic in your business. So who's going to do it? Type a 2 in the chat. Who's going to follow 5 simple steps? Type a 2 in the chat if you're going to follow 5 simple steps. Who's going to be a manager making machine? Team Vision Cast is. Let's go. That's all I got.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, 5 simple steps. 5 simple steps. 5 simple steps. And now you see how that fits perfectly into what also Robin is saying. Like taking those 5 steps and then putting it into action and talking to people and sharing that vision, what it looks like and what it's going to do. So Casey is going to put that in a tile in the team page, and we'll have that for you. Casey, thank you so much. We can see how it's, and how good does it feel to be like, okay, simple. It's simple. I know what to do. I'm not stuck in overwhelm land. And now that you know what to do, we're going to kick it over to our last person of the evening, who is a master, okay, at getting people connected with others. She has one of the highest retention rates in the entire company. Okay, and there's a reason for it. Okay, it didn't just happen by accident. There is a dead set reason for it. So Beth Henning, where are you at? We need you on here. What are you doing? What is your tip? What is your tip for duplication and just this consistency that keeps happening?
Hayden Vavra. Okay, first of all, can you just say, like, I'm taking notes on Robin and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, of course. If you just listen to Robin, everybody on her team is doing what Robin's doing. Think about that. Like, to me, that's the key right there, you guys. If you think about it, what it just reminded me of is people do 50% of what you do and 100% of what you don't do. So really, like, I think on my team, we're definitely like connect people. And Robin said it when she said, like, do a post, do a 3-way call or a 3-way text, like, right? Who gets a 3-way call? Everybody, right? Everybody, but it doesn't look the same for everybody. That's what what I believe is for collagen, we're ad tag message. It's so simple, right? Is that duplicatable? Of course that's duplicatable. But if you don't connect them with anybody, if you don't connect them, all of a sudden they know how to ad tag message in collagen, but maybe their next person doesn't want collagen and you didn't introduce them to anybody. And so they don't know anybody's story and they don't feel connected. So really, truly, like, I just feel like if we can connect every single person who comes on, if they're an associate, if they're a customer, connect them with somebody. And, your upline, your sideline, your downline, your friend, whatever that looks like, hey, I really want you to hear Brenda's story. I really want you to hear Hayden's story. I want to connect you with my good friend, Emily. She's an amazing mentor. I just want to connect you really quick. It will take 10 minutes. Because if you think about it, how many people have associates who who went to associate because they have business volume built up, right? We all get those emails. Hey, you have a customer who has business volume built up. And if you are smart, you are contacting that customer. If you are smart, you are not ignoring that email, because as soon as you call them and say, hey, guess how much money you have right now built up? You have money sitting there. If you convert to an associate, I can help you capitalize on that. And pretty soon they're getting money. Brenda just converted somebody to an associate and they got 4 cycles because they've been a customer and they were ordering 4 cycles just by going to consultant. So, okay, now they get to hear somebody else's story. And it's a simple story, but it's a connect, somebody who cares about them. How do you like your products? What do you like best? Whatever that looks like. It doesn't have to be a hard sell. Some people are soft sell. Like, okay, I understand Brenda told me you don't want to do the business, but I just want to let you know I'm so happy for you that you've had so much success on the products. Maybe you know somebody else who would like the products. It can be just a soft sell. And all of a sudden they're connected to somebody else besides just one person. So I love that. And I truly do believe that the more we connect, how many people feel connected on the team? And when you're connected on the team, do you love the team? Do you love being here? Do you love getting on a Monday? That's how our customers and our new associates feel too. But if they're out there by themselves and they're like, I didn't even know there was a team call, or I wasn't planning on doing the business. So that's something that I just really think, we can think about. And then the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, I'm going to be really honest, right? I said to Hayden today, Hayden hates it when I say I'm going to be honest. He's like, oh no, what's going to come out of her mouth? Because he knows me too well. But I said to Hayden, like, oh, here's all the things I'm excited about. And Hayden, like, truthfully, like, there's some things I'm not that excited about. There's some things like I want more and I want it now. And I mean, truthfully, and he's like, yeah, I know, Beth, all you can focus on is all the things that are happening. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, you guys, is because most of you know Brenda, and Brenda's going to know that I'm going to get the details wrong because I'm not very detail orientated. But what I'm going to tell you is, like, I connected with Brenda on Facebook. And I started following her, and I jumped into a private group that she had because she always gives value. So I connected with her. I dripped on her and I kept writing like, and she was so polite, like, hey, we have a new product. Would you like to look at it? Blah, blah, blah. And I just kept dripping. And Brenda's going to write in the chat any minute how many times I dripped and for how long, because it went on for a long time, you guys. But guess what? When I did connect with her, she said to me, send me your link. She was not getting on the phone call with me. So did I push her to say, oh my gosh, you have to get on the phone with me because you have to listen to someone's story? No, I sent her my link. She bought a value pack. Boom, chakalaka. And then I said to her, hey, Brenda, when your box comes, let me know. I'd love to go through your products with you. And I'd love to explain to you the cheat meal. Oh, there's a cheat meal. I didn't know about that. Brenda got on the call with me and I said, hey, I'd love to introduce you to my good friend. I know you're doing another company. I know you're not interested in the business right now, but I would just love to have you talk to him about the success he's had because, maybe down the road, you'll want to share with a few people. Brenda was an executive in 2.5 months. So all that dripping worked. And the reason why I'm sharing this, you guys, is because yes, some people come on right away. I get it, right? Some people are like, you do the 5 steps, magic 5 steps that Casey gave us, and like, yeah, they're right in and they're sharing right away. And some people don't. And all the people are worth it. So do whatever works. Do whatever works. And that's the same way with the 3-way calls. Some people are going to get a 3-way call for the product because you're not going to be the expert. Some people you're going to open the box and you're going to say, I'd love to have you listen to this story. And it might be a weight loss story. It might be a business story, whatever that looks like. And some people are just going to be like, oh my gosh, I just have a good friend who wants to welcome you. Whatever that looks like, it's duplicatable and it works. That's all I got for you guys.
I love it, Beth. Thank you so much. And I love the explanation of like it can look so many different ways. It doesn't have to be a half-hour call. It doesn't have to be a half-hour Zoom. It can simply be a quick 10-minute intro call. Hey, here's my story. I thought they would relate to you. It can be somebody else introducing the business. If you're brand new, every single person you enroll, get them on the call with somebody that's been here for a little while. So you can hear the language. You can hear how Beth is talking. You can hear how I'm talking. You hear how Emily talks. You hear how Casey talks. You can get that so that's what I'm saying. You don't have to know, be, and do everything. Okay. Do things in threes. Okay. Do things in threes. And it could simply just be a voice memos on Facebook. It could, or on text or whatever it may be. It can simply just be that, but get them connected with somebody else to help you paint the vision for what is possible and what kind of team we really do have here. All right, you guys, thank you. Ladies, thank you so much for sharing this evening. I hope that everybody got a ton of value out of this, and just some ways, maybe you knew this, but you need to recalibrate what you were doing. Maybe you were making it a little bit too complicated, and bringing it back down, following the 5 steps, getting people connected, okay, and talking to more people about what is possible for them. Em, do you got anything else?
I do, but it's a whole nother training. So I think we'll do it next week because I feel like I need to talk more about systems and tools and how they duplicate. So we're going to do that next week because it's in alignment with everything that they just said. But I feel like we just gave you a pretty good buffet, and I'm really excited for Casey Tom to post the 5 steps because the 5 steps duplicate. So let's go out there and let's crush and continue inviting. Wednesday's call is going to be fire. There's no question about that. So inviting into Robin's call, inviting into the ad tag message. I was doing that today. I added a girl, tagged her in the video of Dr. Plant, tagged her in the transformation photos, and now I'm following up in the DMs, getting her on a 6-pack, right? And she's saying, send me the link. And I also want to talk to her. So everything, oh my gosh, the training was amazing. But next week, we are going to continue the conversation with duplication. So let's
Emily,
get it.
can I just say one thing about consistency? I was going to say this because everyone who really knows me well knows I avoid social media. So Casey put #1, post every day. And I'm like, oh shit, post every day. And literally, like, sometimes I'm posting at night, but I'm doing it every day. And guess what, you guys? It's just a decision. So if you're not posting every day, I know some people, it's really easy to do social media, but if you're one of those people who maybe is like me and is reluctant to do social media, just know, like, if Beth Henning can post every day, you can post every day.
I love it.
It's a total decision. Amazing. All right. We'll chat. Get your tickets if you have not yet, and carve out time to invite to the event. All right. Bye.